welcome back to another episode of Excalibur CCG TV's Talking Comics. I'm Olivia.
I'm Mark. And Riggs is laughing at me because I'm so enthusiastic.
Yeah, this is the show where we do the thing.
That thing.
For the month of September 11. That's the day. 2019.
Yep.
Okay, I start. Absolute Carnage Symbiote of Vengeance. From Marvel with Ed Bryson and Juan Frigeri. Isn't that the name of one of those Star Trek?
The Frigeri.
From
Is that... What is that alien, Riggs? You know that stuff.
Wait, what was the question?
Something... Isn't there like an alien on Star Trek called the Frigeri or...
Ferengi.
Ferengi. Okay, Juan Ferengi.
Carnage is hunting down previous symbiote hosts for
Codices.
that will unlock a direct link to the symbiote god Null, and he's not asking nicely. He's taking them by force.
Carnage.
Whoa. Which means former Ghost Rider Alejandra Jones.
Ferengi.
Alejandra Jones, sure, is next on his hit list. Okay, with Johnny Blaze preoccupied as Hell's King, it's up to Danny Ketch to ride again and keep whatever her name is out of Carnage's clutches! Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point.
Man, they really mean it. Okay, DC Comics. Finally, it's been like a month since they've done anything. Anyway, Gotham City Monsters, #1 of 6. Written by Steve Orlando. Art by, Amon K. Nahuelpan. Or something like that. Or nothing like that, I don't know. Leviathan has dismantled Shade. And that means Frankenstein is once again a free agent. Now
Agents of Shade.
Agents of Shade. Actually, it's not Frankenstein. It's Frankenstein's monster, if you want to get technical. Frankenstein's actually the mad scientist.
I know. Then it's
I don't
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. Now he can set his sights on his former mentor, Melmoth. Melmoth. Isn't that where Alf was from? Melmoth or something like that? The one evil that got away. With bad things happening all across the multiverse, this may be Frankenstein's monsters' last shot at setting things right. Of course, Melmoth has his own agenda. Of course he does. Because he's...
His own... Is he not being nice and
He's not.
taking them by force?
He's not. And it's going to take more than a lone monster to take him down. So Frankenstein's monster heads to Gotham City in search of allies and recruits Killer Clock, Lady Clayface, did not know there was such a thing, Orca, I thought that was a Marvel guy, and Vampire Andrew Bennett. That's how he gets now introduced to everybody. This is Vampire Andrew Bennett. But will even these dread creatures be enough to save humanity before the entire cosmos collapses in on itself?
Maybe it is Frankenstein. Because Frankenstein's monster is a Marvel character.
Yeah, but he's public domain. He can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They can't even...
They could actually they actually have made their own Thor. They just can't call him Thor on the title. They could call the comic like Thunder God, but they could do a Thor comic if they want. Public domain stuff.
Okay. Guardians of the Galaxy, Prodigal Son. I feel like because it was the Fantastic Four. What is this recurring title? Peter David and Francesco Manna, Prodigal finally returns home only to find the situation is far worse than he left it. Who is Prodigal?
That's some new guy that's been retrofitted into old continuity. It's Marvel. That's what they do.
Okay. Only to find the situation is far worse than he's left it. Why is it he's instead of he? Oh, his father is dead. Prodigal is an outlaw, and the Guardians of the Galaxy are covering the back of Prodigal's greatest enemy. his own brother. The conclusion to the Prodigal Son trilogy.
Okay.
I remember Prodigal Son, the poster for that.
Yeah. That was what? Fantastic Four and Silver Surfer. And then I guess this is the last part. Yippee.
Go get another Band-Aid, Riggs.
Bleed on anything. King Thor, number 1 of 4. Rhyme. That does rhyme. Thank you, Riggs. From Marvel Comics. Written by Jason Aaron. Art by Esad Ribic.
I know that guy.
Ribic. 7 years ago, Jason and Esad introduced the Thor of the far future, all-father of a broken realm and a dying universe, as he stood in battle against the Butcher of Gods, wielder of all black the Necro Sword. All black the Necro Sword. Now that nefarious blade has returned in the hand of Thor's all-time greatest enemy, his brother Loki, for one final cataclysmic showdown. Behold, the book no comics fan should miss. The celebration of the end of a truly marvelous era. That is one opinion, that is not mine. I'm happy for it to be over. Moving right along.
Moon Knight Annual. Everyone's favorite character they know nothing about.
This is true.
Second to Harley Quinn and Deadpool. I guess they're tied. They're probably tied.
Are you singing? Okay.
Are you going to sweep up the blood?
God, you keep talking about blood. You're gonna freak out your viewers.
Colin Bunt.
There's blood everywhere.
And Ibrahim Mustafa.
The dinosaurs, the Ice Age.
Are you doing like really bad Batman movies?
Doing ice. The Iceman cometh.
Okay.
Kang the Conqueror has found a way to rewrite history in his own image, but when the chance to settle an ancient grudge against the Egyptian god Khonshu, I think, tempts Kang, the process is interrupted and time and reality quickly go haywire. Now Khonshu's avatar, Moon Knight, I'm already lost, I forgot this was Moon Knight, must find a way to fix the time stream before Kang is able to complete his goal. But with time acting erratically, there is no telling where Moon Knight will end up. Or when.
Goodness. Alright. IDW Publishing Pandemica, number 1 of 5. Written by Jonathan Mayberry. Arted by Alex Sanchez. War is brewing in America. A shadow government is preparing to launch purity bombs for ethnic cleansing. A small group of scientists and former Spec Ops shooters stand in their way. Join the resistance.
Supposed to say special ops.
That's all fancy short term for it.
Spec Ops?
Cool, yeah.
Like Space Cops?
Spec Ops.
There was Space Cops and Space Patrol.
Space Cops. Space Cops are cooler than Spec Ops. Join the resistance. Save the world. Or don't.
Red Koi, number 1 of 2 for mature readers from Alterna Comics. We have our name, Excalibur Comics, Cards and Games, in that, in the comics. And every single one in the back.
We're there.
I think we're one of like 3 Louisiana comic shops.
Probably.
Or maybe there's 2 or just us. Something like that. Written, arted, and cover arted. I said written instead of wrote it. Written. Tyler Wentland. Samurai Ohira Iku journeys to the house her father built on the site of a brutal conquest, where she finds ghosts, demons, dark secrets, and an ancient enemy.
Wow. DC Comics again. Wow, that's 2. They're really going this time. Riddler, Year of the Villain, number 1.
That's actually starting now?
apparently.
Oh, the storylines have been out now. They're just doing the, like,
The one-shotties.
Except for the first issue, that was 25 cents.
Yes.
That came out at the beginning of this
And
year.
we still have that. A lot of them. So come buy them.
You want some? Come get them.
Written by Mark Russell and Drawed by Scott Godlewski. Lex Luthor has presented dark gifts to supervillains across the DC universe, setting off what can only be called the Year of the Villain. Unfortunately, resources are limited, so not everybody's getting something. Some people are left out. The Riddler is one such person, and he is most displeased about it. Was this merely an oversight or a deliberate slight? The Riddler is determined to find out which, and so should you, Riggs, because that's your favorite guy.
Speaking of which, eat floor, high fiber. That was it.
Did you write that down? What do you got on that
No, I
paper?
wrote down how many hours.
Oh, okay.
That's his timesheet.
Okay.
Star Wars: Age of Rebellion? Resistance. Supreme Leader Snoke. Oh, and Riggs just left. That's his favorite.
It's his favorite Star Wars guy. Or Star Trek.
For some reason. He was in, like, not even a full movie. Not even enough times to be considered a main as a Star Wars character can be.
Well, you know, they do that with guys. That's how, Boba Fett wasn't in very long. He got real big, and Darth Maul wasn't
Yeah, but
very
he was
long,
cool, and he had the Wilhelm scream when he died.
Who did? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
But, ah!
He went out like a dirty word.
Okay. Tom Taylor and Leonard Kirk. That's a good name.
He's a good artist, too.
Leonard, like Leonard Nimoy, who played Spock, and Kirk, like
Oh,
Kirk.
yeah. There you go.
Cool. Supreme Leader Snoke's brutal training of Kylo Ren begins. Will the sadistic Snoke break his tormented protege? Or has he underestimated the son of Han and Leia?
Well, I think we know the answer to that.
Oh, and you read the last one.
I read the last one. Oh, okay.
I thought that was continued, but it's not.
I gotcha. Alright, from Image Comics. Trees is back. Warren Ellis and Jason Howard. Trees, 3 Fates, number 1 of 5.
Should be called 5 Fates.
5 Fates. In the remote Russian village of Tosca, there's a dead body by the leg of the tree that landed 11 years ago. And it may take that long to get the whole series out, because it is Warren Ellis. Police Sergeant Clara Voronova, still haunted by that day, has no idea how this murder will change everything, nor what awaits her in the tree's shadow. That's it. That's the ones for September 11th. 2019 edition. But there's more stuff coming.
Yep.
Always.
Okay, old books. These are, I think all these books came out last week. None of them are stellar, but here's 5, if I can count. We got Battle Pug. It's a webcomic. You can read it online still for free, or you can buy the Compugdium. This one's the variant cover art, because I like the variant cover art better, and it's a crank, because apparently that's one of the
Crank.
contributors.
Okay.
It's just called Crank. It's probably the letter person. Letterer. But it's cool. He's like a guy who looks like Conan, and he rides a big pug, and he's got 2 talking pugs, and he's like learning magic and stuff. And there's some kind of claws undertone with him, because he was raised by Santa, kind of. But as like a
Just keeps
slave
getting
to
better.
the elves.
Wow. Okay. That sounds pretty awesome, actually.
And then he tried to kill him to leave, but apparently he's still alive. Something like that. I don't know. Pretty Deadly, the rat. Pretty Deadly is a series kind of like Battle Pug, where I haven't read it. I don't know but The Rat came out, and it's cool. It looks cool. I don't know a lot of what's happening, but I feel like even if you did read it, you would still not know what is happening. It's just one of those books. Something is killing the children.
Uh-oh.
Okay. It's a spooky, scary story, and there's gonna be like monster killing and such. It seems okay. I'm not big on the art. Everything!
It's a really small book. I got everything.
That's the name of the superstore.
Oh yeah, the store. Okay.
Although, when you actually like see what the inside of the store looks like, it looks more like a mall. Because there's like a food court and such. Like, they're not departments, they're like rooms.
Okay.
Like a mall. And it seems like it's gonna be like, if you ever read Ice Cream Man,
I didn't.
where there's like an omnipotent force who sells ice cream, but she just sells everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also read this Amazing Spider-Man Going Big. There's 3 stories. I like the one at the end with Eric Larson. It's got Nightshade in it.
What's a Nightshade?
The like scandalously clad lady.
Okay. Nightshade.
I got nothing. So don't think I'm about to do something funny. He's busy.
Take a break, Riggs.
He can't pay me yet, so I'm just gonna sit here.
Okay.
It's a very sensitive
that's
mic,
all
Riggs.
for this week.
Yes, I don't have anything
No way.
because she did a lot.
No way you
I
don't have
didn't.
anything.
I have a lot to do.
Go
so-
pick out something, Riggs.
I don't have anything. I'm reading a
Okay.
book that has nothing to do with comics right now. It wouldn't
I
be
don't
very
even see
exciting.
Well,
anything.
come pull up a
Something
chair and tell them about it.
I don't want to talk about the sequel to
Okay,
Rich
well,
Man, Poor Man.
That'll be a
Sorry.
special later.
Yeah, later.
maybe.
I did the Batman thing. I don't have
Okay.
anything funny in front of me to make a joke about. Unfortunately.
Okay, I'll just say, please continue to support Elijah Gillispie. I'll put
How's
the
he
link in the
doing?
thing again. I have not heard an update in a while, so I
Better.
bet for sure.
Oh, good.
Doing good. He had a day out in the sun. Having
Oh,
Oh,
good.
cool.
Good. But I will put the link in the description again. So that's my back
Like
issue for
in-
the week.
Like and share and comment and hit that button for a notification every time we post a new video. Okay, bye.
Just look at. Bye,
You
everybody.
didn't wave.
Oh, here. Okay.
There you go.